A 30-year-old Tarrant County man is still recovering from second-degree burns after surviving an electrical fire while on the job. Good evening, I'm Blake Hansen. Jacob Starks, along with 3 other adults, were injured Monday morning at Parkview Elementary. Crews were doing demolition work on the vacant school. No children were inside. Starks, a father of 3, remains hospitalized and spoke with us from his Fort Worth hospital bed. Fox 4's Peyton Yeager's live with the story. Peyton?
Blake, and the father of 3 has burns all over his hands and all over his face. It started as a typical Monday morning, but then it turned into a life or death situation. And we want to warn our viewers, some of the images may be graphic.
And my 2 hands, my right hand didn't get it very bad. I can move it, but my left hand, it's got a deep second degree.
From his Fort Worth hospital bed, Jacob Starks spoke with Fox 4 via his phone, very much suffering from horrific burns across his hands and face. The father of 3 held the phone, his hands wrapped in gauze and ointment, lucky to be alive.
And you see my neck, this is all healed.
Saturday, Starks was supposed to be released from the hospital, but he now will likely have to wait for a skin graft.
All I saw was just complete white and blue, and it was a constant, the noise was like a noise.
A noise that keeps replaying in his head since Monday. It was a normal day for the experienced electrical superintendent. Contract workers were doing demolition at Parkview Elementary, which is part of Keller ISD. Starks remembers running to grab a voltage meter to test the power to make sure it was turned off. But when he walked back in, he was hit with an electrical flash fire.
Well, I threw myself to the floor. I crawled out of the room. I thought I was on fire. I couldn't see. Just constant screaming.
This photo shows Starks' beard completely singed, but the 30-year-old was conscious in the ambulance that rushed him to the hospital. The flash fire injured Sparks and 3 other crew members. One was flown to Dallas's Parkland Hospital. Sky 4 captured images overhead as Fort Worth Fire and MedStar arrived outside the vacant school.
No, sir. No children involved in this building whatsoever.
Marissa Starks immediately thought of her children when she received the terrifying call. Jacob, who she's been with for more than a decade, was being rushed to the ER. The couple had just celebrated the birth of their 3rd child in December.
And then all I heard him say was Jacob accident. And then I said, well, is he okay? And they said no.
Less than a week later, Jacob is up and walking.
So here's my hard hat.
Showing us the same hard hat and jacket he was wearing the moment the fire erupted.
You can see this is my right side that I got blown up more.
Marissa Starks has been by Jacob's side all week, still in disbelief he survived.
And at least we're here and planning his recovery, and I'm not planning a funeral. So thank God for that.
The cause of the fire is still under investigation. Jacob will require outpatient care. He tells me he's still unsure if he's going to go back on the job, but right now he's focusing on healing.